Okay, so after making a huge mistake and wasting half my latex, which I'm not happy about, I'm going to be doing this over again. And I'm only putting a little bit of flour in to thicken it. I'm doing a little bit at a time. This is my first time doing this, and I just read about making latex thicker this way and letting it dry, like putting it into shapes and letting it dry. So I'm only adding a little bit at a time, as you can see here, and it is starting to thicken, so I'm going to have to start putting it out onto the trace here. And I need to move this. All this, my latex that I wasted, but well, it's not totally wasted because I am going to end up using it in the future for something. I like to reuse makeup, so I'm going as fast as I can here because I'm going to have to kind of paint this out. So what I'm doing right now, I'm letting it drip. So I'm just doing random drips, this is going to be what I'm going to be putting on to my face, and I'm going to be doing a mix of things. This is one to get a lot of coverage. See, it's just random blobs. This is going to dry, and when it dries, I'll be able to peel it off. And you have to work fast. This is really drying fast. Again, this is the first time that I have used this kind of technique in working with latex and doing special effects. But the thing with doing special effects is trying new things. And yeah, you don't want to always be stuck doing the same kind of stuff. But this seems to be working pretty good. It's drying fairly fast. And you can use a blow dryer to dry this faster. It's up to you how much time you have. But I'm doing this early so that I can start on my haunted house that I'm working on outside my home. And there's a whole bunch stuck on here. I can probably just gonna add some chunks in here because Freddy Krueger's skin is supposed to look like it was severely burned. If you've never seen the show, or the movies I mean, then you don't understand. See, I'm just peeling this off here and sticking it in certain places. Because if you look at the spoon, it's drying. There's pieces drying on it. So I'm just putting them in here because we want it to be really textured. And of course we want to try to use as much of the materials as possible. And I think I'm going to get another sheet because this is not going to be enough to cover me. The other stuff that I used was just way too thick to be able to use on this. I can use it for other stuff. I don't know. You know what? This extra latex here, I actually might make into guts. Maybe do another tutorial on that because I think just looking at it right now, I'm like, yeah, that could be guts.
After applying a ball cap on, place the pieces of latex around your face in chunks, leaving some areas of skin open.
So what I've done with the paste that I made, it didn't dry like I was hoping that it would dry, and my hair dryer is not powerful enough to dry it. So I've just put it on in different chunks all around my face, and it's drying right now. I'm gonna take a hair dryer and dry it, and at least try to have somewhat of a makeup tutorial here for this. But this is my first time doing this. The ball cap's not fitting properly. It's yeah, not fitting the best, and it's actually getting hard to talk right now. I have so much latex on me. So anyways, I'm hoping the end result will be good, or I'm going to be really, really sad. Ooh. My hair dryer sucks. I need a new one. This is gonna take so long to do. But if I do this makeup look again, I know to prepare the pieces first before putting them on, which would be a lot easier, but oh wow.
Apply a burgundy blusher eyeshadow everywhere where there isn't thick liquid latex for depth.
So pose to this side, and that in color. Yay.
Because of time constraints, I actually just applied makeup to half of my face, and in the next step I'm going to be doing the other half, so you can follow along with that and then just repeat with the other side of your face.
And start doing some makeup on the other side. So you can see one side is pretty much done. Well, except for just like a few touch-ups, but most of the makeup is there. And it's really hard to talk with all this makeup. But yeah, you can see one side's pretty much done. I still have to, of course, like blend in and touch up. So this is the other side not done. So I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. Oh, I'm sorry this is not a full makeup tutorial. So right now, so after all the latex is on that's raised, anything that is not raised, you want to go over. This is like a kind of a burgundy. To kind of make it kind of go in a bit. And also we want to add color. And remember, this is imitating burned skin because Freddy Krueger has severely burned skin. You can see my neck. It's all wrinkly because it's all the latex is so tight. It's pulling my skin. I'm trying to move my mouth. And yeah, if I wasn't running so late, I would have been able to do a full tutorial with this. But I was running late. I ran out of, it didn't go as planned. I should have prepared the night before this latex, and I could have just applied it instead of, and it would have been dry and I would have just had to adhere it to my skin, but I didn't do that. This is the first time doing this. It's the first time doing like a bald cap, like full head makeup, pretty much. So this is new for me. The thing with makeup artistry is that even no matter how much training you have or how little training you have, you're always going to learn new things. New things are going to come up. You're going to fail. You're going to succeed. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to have to fix them. Like the black here. Well, with the red paint, it's starting to kind of blend in. I wasn't going to, and I was just trying to fill in holes. But it seems to be working. So I'm like, okay, this is all right. It's not the best. I'm good. If I'm gonna do this look again, I'm gonna have to really prepare a lot more. But for my first time doing Freddy makeup, I'm impressed how I've done. It's not been easy at all, especially getting behind. Like I can't do behind my head. I'm trying to do behind as much as I can, but I can't see. I don't have eyes in the back of my head, but I'll be wearing my hat. So I'm just trying to go as far back as I can. Okay. Ugh. I don't like how that's like that there. But I can. Okay, because I did put the latex away. Oh! And I had cleaned up, but I don't like how there's like a line there. Ugh. Yeah, when using latex, it's best to paint wearing a shirt you don't mind getting product on. So I'm just putting this here right now to get rid of that line. And I am looking not like myself at all. Ugh. And I've actually so far used very few reference pictures. I looked at pictures beforehand and kind of figured out what I was going to do. And when I do the final touches, I'm actually going to be referencing. So, yeah. All right, and this is Miron paints. One of my favorites. So I'm just gonna get a new cup here of water. So right now I'm gonna do the black. I'm just kind of outlining just like the going in the creases. You can see I'm just doing little outlines. It just kind of brings it out. I mean, you don't have to do this. I have seen Freddy makeup without this being done, but this is, you know, just what I want to do. And I'm using this makeup for nighttime for my haunted house because it's Halloween. And I just want to be able to I want the kids to be able to see it in the dark. And I know this makeup is going to look different in the dark. So that's why it's a little bit extreme. The colors are darker than actual Freddy makeup. And it's just what I'm assuming. I could be wrong. It could just not look that good. I don't know. I'm trying here. This is new territory even for me as a professional makeup artist. Oh, this isn't going to be fun to take off. So you can see how it's adding that depth. Yay. And one of the things I really love about doing horror makeup like this is you don't have to be exactly precise. Well, like final touches you do, but you can see like I'm just kind of outlining. I mean, burns, they kind of are random, so you don't have to do it like exact. But you still want it to have that organic look to it. Like, you want it to look like actual burns. Oh man. Oh, I do not look at all like me. I'm like painting the top of my head. This is so, it feels weird. It feels very weird to be painting on top of my head, but I have a bald cap on, so it's still really weird. Very weird. Meow, Romeo. Okay, and I'm almost done. this side here. And when I do the red, I'm doing it like right after, so I can still kind of blend it together. Because I don't want to have like distinct lines. Okay, almost done. I just want to get the top here. I need ice in the back of my head so I can do this. Okay. All right. That's looking pretty good. I wash my brush because I like to try to wash as I go along. Now I'm going to be painting in here, and I'm still trying to go through the edges. Like I'm going over the black. Oh, crud. You know what? I forgot to do the skin color. Duh! Freddy's skin is not like this pasty white. It's this color. That's not, yeah, that's not the color of his skin. Forgot to do that. This is what happens when you're rushing.
Sorry, I have some lost footage, but the next step is to apply some red face paint to the outer edges of where you see the burgundy to give some depth. You can see here with the footage that I took in between the lost footage that I have applied the red paint all around the outside of where it's burgundy, and I've blended it in with the black paint as well.
Now I need to just like blend this in because it just looks ugh right now. And I'm just gonna use, I'm gonna be using, this is Beige Cosmetics. I'm gonna be using like browns and reds. So brown and red. And also this burgundy here. I'm gonna be using those right now to just shade stuff in. And I'm gonna grab, I think, these brushes. I kind of need to make this darker. It just seems too light. It's too much lighter than the rest of my makeup. Okay, so I'm doing good on time, surprisingly. And I'm mainly focusing on the front because I'm going to be wearing the hat. But yeah, this just seems too light compared to the rest, and I'm just like going over everything right now pretty much with this. I am not going to have much of this color left. And you can still see my eyeliner a little bit. It's like Freddy Krueger with makeup on. A little bit. I have like eyeliner and I just have a little bit of eyeliner and a little bit of mascara. Like, actually, did I put mascara on? Just a tiny bit, not much, because I knew that Freddy doesn't wear eyeliner and mascara, so yeah. And I'm gonna try to focus mainly on the front. If I have time to do the back, I will, but I'm gonna be wearing the hat over this, so it's not going to It looks like I have a mustache. Like, I'm gonna take off this makeup here. Oh! You can see, I can just peel it off. Oh, this is not gonna be fun when I peel this off. But this looks like a freaking, it looks like a mustache on me. I don't like it. Now I'm gonna have to paint some more latex. Ugh. Okay. Now I have to paint more on me here. If this thing would open, I'm having problems with this one. My second latex that I got's not the best. So yeah, I'm just painting this down here, the latex, so it'll stick to my skin. I'm gonna redo this part because I looked like I had a mustache. Freddy Krueger doesn't have a mustache. Hopefully this stays on. So I have to rush to get this done. My photographer is here. This is not the best Freddy makeup. It will have to do. It's gonna be scary enough for Halloween. But it's gonna be scary enough, I think. And accurate enough that people are gonna know, hey, that's Freddy. So yeah, that's what I want, right? But and yeah, the latex is not painting on as good. Let's see, it's not. This look is not working as I was hoping it would. I'm just trying to darken the eyes a bit. And I'm gonna go over with this. Oh, gosh. Totally not Okay. This is gonna turn out to be the worst Freddy Krueger makeup tutorial out there. The worst Freddy makeup, yes, I would probably say it's among the worst. I tried. Well, it's not too bad. I almost look like Deadpool, too. I'm Deadpool. Do I have to remind you? Oh. Well, this is gonna have to be it. Well, hello there. My name is Freddy Krueger. Nice to meet ya. Well, it will be a lot nice meeting you in your dreams, because that's where I shine. So until then, make sure you stay up late, or I'm gonna get you! Just kidding! Not kidding! Ha ha!